I am not a raincoat here to keep you warm. Then go back in the closet after the storm. I'm not a match simply waiting to burn. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end.
All over here, let's get some rest. A big day ahead of us. Your seeds were Clack's death. My child, don't make a sound. It's time to sleep now. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you.
에어랑 카페 있는 것 같은 그런 느낌이었거든요. 제가 정리대 갔습니다.
When you find that you're in a hurry and you need an escape, when all you have is a pile of worries, I'll help you carry the weight. Just stay lost here with me. We don't have to say anything. Just let ourselves get lost in between the magic and the mystery. Stay lost with me.
먹을래 빨리. 니 뭐 먹?
몽땅스?
누알라 샤브랑 그냥.
Never had a hold on me, but when she finally slipped away, she left me bound. I gripped tight to the mentioned banister, drunker than a forest fire on a lonely Father's Day. We can be bad and good together. We can love each other loud. I'm lighter than a feather. I'll hardly make a sound. I'll go with you even if it's down. listen to the words I say. Only watch what I do, and you will know me well. Wise up. This is a fight to the death, and none of us will leave alive, so we might as well be brave.
내가 어디로 내려?
물.
끊는다?
Hello, it's me. That I never meant to hurt you or to lie straight to your face.
Woke up cold and out of touch. The photos and the memories will never be enough. But if I could walk those streets today, would you still feel so far away? You remember when I died? Stepped on that airplane and let it take me from your side on the last day of July in a cloudy southern sky. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop reminding me of you? Orange Avenue. There was nothing I could do but sit and watch the fire and rain of bullets fall on you. Oh, if God will send his angels down and wash the blood from your cold town. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain
falling slow. And the joy that once held all my love is now below. And the dreams I dreamt on a brighter day don't shine like they used to. 'Cause the winter came, blew my days away. I still need you. And I think about the future, and I get anxious of all the things that I can't be sure of, that I can't control it. Every little thing between. If I lost you, I'd lose everything. In the city streets, there are those I meet on a journey. To be someone. I don't know what I'm meant to feel anymore. I take it out on my girls and I smash that door. I fucked around with myself and I let you know that if you're up there watching, start the show. Say it's over, my friend. How long until the end? 'Cause I'm past the point where I can amend. I don't love myself, but I can pretend. Repeating cycles in my head, bringing me down. And I've been itching at the back of my head, the crown. And fire and wind are inside my head, it's one of the two. 'Cause this head is controlling me, and me is just you. Say it's over, my friend.
괜찮아?